Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Bean here, and I'm tired. But I'm coming at you today with my April TBR. I actually read several books in March, and I'm actually filming this before the end of the month, so there is a possibility that I might read more books. I have been listening to audiobooks. I actually finished one today. So yes, there is still the possibility that I might finish another one before the end of the month. But we'll see. So I'm not going to count the one that I might finish just because I don't know that I will finish it, like I said. But I did manage to go through three previous prompts that are on my list here. And I'm going to return those cards to the deck then. So the first one that I did finish was I did read a fairy tale retelling. It was not the one that I originally planned on reading, but I did read one. So that happened. And so the Six of Hearts is going to go back in. And here's my box of prompts. Got dust everywhere. And we've got Hannah! We've got a Hannah pick! So, Hannah is one of the girls that's going to be going to a Polycon. She's going to be our third person that's going to a Polycon this year, and I'm really excited because she is great. She's been reading all of the romance, and welcome. I'm so excited. So, if I draw the Six of Hearts Hannah, I will be contacting you for a book pick. And so there's going on the Six of Hearts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's so many empty spots. I have not been reading much. Don't like this, but it is what it is. Next, we've got the Seven of Hearts. You gonna focus? Focus, please. Thank you. And that prompt was a novella that was under 100 pages. I'm gonna switch this to 150 pages. The novella I read was actually 104 pages or something like that. So I did read it though, so it has been read in the new Woochies. The new Seven of Hearts is... Oh, geez. Dropping things. Animal Sidekick. It's been a little while since I've read an Animal Sidekick as well. So Seven of Hearts, just trust me, I'm putting it on. God, there's so much. Yeah. Just did laundry, but like there's already cat hair on everything. And the last one that I did manage to read was the Jack of Spades. And that is author first initial. Again, not the book I planned on reading for this, but I believe the letter was T, and I did read a T. Kingfisher novel, so I'm counting that. I'm counting it. What is that? The Jack of Spades. Wow, I'm good. Jack is 3 from the bottom. So we're going to put it right here. There we go. All right. And now let me move all of my prompts and then we'll get started. All right. So let me shuffle this deck again and we'll get these cards back into it. And then we're going to draw our 6 books. So I did manage to read 5 books in the month of March. I will be going through them. I'm doing a joint wrap up for February and March just because I didn't read a lot of books in either month compared to what I usually do. And I wanted to have more of a substantial length video, so I'm going to combine them, which is fine. But other thing to know is that we will be moving in the next couple months. Well, we'll be moving in May, so a lot of things are going to be changing for me at least, so be prepared for that. Alright, let's get ready. We're going to split the deck right in half right there. And let's start. So first card is, ooh, we got an ace. The Ace of Hearts. Ace of Hearts. Oh, alright. Ace of Hearts right here, actually. Oh, shoot. Losing one. Go back, stay. So, the Ace of Hearts that I drew is a Polycon Haul. So, last year I went to a Polycon. I hauled a whole bunch of books there. Probably a lot more than I should have. because I have no chill, as we all know. And I actually know exactly what I'm going to pick for this one. So the book I've picked for a Polycon Haul is one I have talked about before on this channel, and that is Flirtosaurus by Erin Malone. I honestly don't remember if she's going to be there again this year or not. She's a paleontologist, and he's an astronomer. So I'm curious, I want to know. I've heard that this is absolutely adorable. It is a trilogy. The first one's dinosaurs, so paleontology. Second one's bugs, and I have it right over here. It's Love Bug. And then the third one is called Shark Bait, and I think she's a marine biologist. So I am super intrigued. These sound absolutely adorable, and I would love to read them. Draw number 2. Oh, another ace. Jeez, I promise I shuffled. You guys saw me shuffle. The Ace of Spades. Okay, Ace of Spades right here. We have a YA fantasy. I don't read many YA fantasy anymore. I have trouble with them. So let me take a look and see what I can find for y'all. Alright, so for YA fantasy, I'm going to pick The Year of the Reaper, or Year of the Reaper by Makia Lucier. All I know about this, honestly, is that it is a Count of Monte Cristo retelling. Again, I've heard very good things about it, but this I actually got in a Beacon box, I believe, years ago when it first came out. It is signed, which is cool. But yeah, I'm gonna go into this one a little bit more blind. Again, if I read summaries for YA books, I feel like it spoils a lot of things for me. So I'm not going to read them. But this was a book that came highly recommended, and people were talking about it for a little bit and really liked it. And The Count of Monte Cristo is still one of my favorite classics. Even though I haven't reread it in a couple years. Maybe I'll do a reading vlog of me rereading that this summer or something like that. That would be kind of fun. But yeah, so this is the YA fantasy that I am choosing. That's 2. Next one. Alright, we got the 7 of Diamonds. 7 of Diamonds, you can see. Alright. Oh, jeez. Alright, so 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can't do that this month. Oh, alright. As we know, I don't really read my books in the months that I'm supposed to anyways, and I'm sorry about that. I will hopefully get back into better habits once I'm back to part-time in school. Right now, it's just not going to happen. I got a tome. Traditionally, from what I remember, a tome is a book that is over 500 pages. Usually I did a book over 600 pages. But let me see what I can find for a tome for now. I'm just going to kick myself for this because there's no... What I want to do is I want to do A Day of Falling Night, but I want to do a reading vlog of that one. So I'm waiting until I can actually commit some time to reading that book before I pick it for anything. And that's not going to be until the summer. But I do plan on doing a reading vlog for that one since I did a reading vlog for Priory of the Orange Tree. So be on the look for that eventually. I'm going to pick a book that is over 800 pages. I don't really have a good reason why, but I really do want to read The First Binding by R.R. Virdi. It's big. It's a big book. This might be the actual tallest book I own. It's not the longest book I own, but I think it is the tallest book I own. And this is the first book in a new epic fantasy series. Just came out this year. Here, I'm just going to read you the description. It's very short. All legends are born of truths, and just as much lies. These are mine. Judge me for what you will, but you will hear my story first. I buried the village of Ampur under a mountain of ice and snow. Then I killed their god. I've stolen old magics and been cursed for it. I started a war with those who walked before mankind and lost the princess I loved and wanted to save. I've called lightning and bound fire. I am legend and I am a monster. My name is Ari, and this is the story of how I let loose the first evil. I'm so intrigued. This does remind me slightly of Name of the Wind, and I'm sorely missing because we still haven't gotten the third book. I'd really like it, please. Please, Patrick Rothfuss, please. But I am so intrigued by this, and it's so funny because I did get this book in a box and showed it to John, and he read it, and he's intrigued as well. And his first comment was, so if I ever say I want to read the Chonker, it's this one, because it's just big. It's just a large book. The writing isn't too small, but it's not big. And the pages are not too thick either. So it is a long book, but I'm very intrigued by it, so yes. It's so bad. I'm from little book to medium to big book. 3 more. Alright, can do this. Next, we've got the 5 of Spades. Yes, 5 of Spades. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, okay. Alright. So we've picked before, and we're picking a library book. Actually, that is really easy, because I have a bunch here. So let me go with one that is due. Alright, so going with my desire to read books that aren't that are thrillers, because I actually don't have any thrillers or horrors on this list yet, I'm going to pick up Last Days by Adam Neville. It's listed as Britain's answer to Stephen King. So it is a horror story. It is about filmmakers, and I've been told it's Blair Witch Project-esque. I'm not sure, honestly. I'm going to this blind. I was told that this was good if you liked found footage kind of stuff. It is from 2012, so we'll see what I think. It's a creepy cover. I honestly don't know what it's about, so if you want to read, here, I'm going to read it really quick. When guerrilla documentary maker Kyle Freeman is asked to shoot a film on the notorious cult known as the Temple of the Last Days, it appears his prayers have been answered. The cult became a worldwide phenomenon in 1975 when there was a massacre, including the death of its infamous leader, Sister Catherine. Kyle's brief is to explore the paranormal myths surrounding an organization that became a testament to paranoia, murderous rage, and occult rituals. The shoot's locations take him to the cult's first temple in London, an abandoned farm in France, and a derelict copper mine in the Arizonan desert where the Temple of the Last Days met its bloody end. But when he interviews those involved in the case, those who haven't broken silence in decades, a series of uncanny events plague the shoots. Troubling out-of-body experiences, nocturnal visitations, the sudden demise of their interviewees, and the discovery of ghastly artifacts make Kyle question what exactly it is the cult has awoken, as well as its interest in him. You know, I actually probably could have used this as a tome, because it's over 500 pages. I'm so intrigued, and one of the thrillers I'm working on is a bit of a found footage, documentary style kind of book. So I'm curious. I have never read a fiction book about cults, I don't think. Not in this style. So I'm very intrigued. It is an old book. It's a library book, guys. It's well loved. So yes, and as you can see, like, it's taped up. Like, this is how we save books at the library. These are gonna be big books. Gonna be a big, busy month. Next one. The 3 of Clubs. Oh, we got clubs now. I refuse. The 3 of Clubs is a pet pick. And I don't think I can. If I could, it wouldn't end up on this video. So we're not gonna do that. I'm actually gonna put this aside for now. We're pretty sure the cat's actually farsighted, so she can't actually see the treats on the books. So yeah, I'm gonna make all excuses and we're not gonna do that one. And I'm just gonna pull a different one from in here. Goodness, give me one. They were stuck together. What do we got? We got Signed Signed. Signed. I am so tired right now, guys. I cannot express to you just how tired I am. Alright, let's find a signed book. Alright, so I am going to pick a book that I wanted to read for a Polycon anyways, and I'm going to pick Casual Conversations About Love and Murder by Chelsea Mueller. This is a relatively short book. It is a murder mystery following a ghost hunting gang, I believe. The tagline is, "What would you do if your best friend died? What if she'd betrayed you hours earlier?" So it sounds intriguing. Here, I'll just read the description. This is just proving easier to read the descriptions right now. Emma's nights are haunted by the twisted sight of her friend's body in Stone Lake. Others in the sleepy town of Camber slap an accidental label on the death and call it a day. Emma can't. It hurts too much to leave it alone. Proving the drowning was murder isn't easy. The sheriff stonewalls her friends want her to leave it alone, and her parents are too busy bickering to worry over much else. Cole's mistrust for corporations and government hasn't made him many friends in town, but his willingness to believe Emma makes him her strongest ally. Together they'll dig into the town's past and their own to get to the truth, even if it brings more danger to their doorsteps. I have read a book by Chelsea Mueller before. I liked it. I read Prom House by her. I liked it alright. It was a little predictable. This is the newest one she had as of last year. This is from a Polycon of 2022, so she did sign it. She was so sweet. I really loved talking to her. I got a bag from her too. It was really neat. But yeah, so I'm hoping that this one is a little less predictable, but I'm very intrigued by it. Last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, last one. Ooh, we got a face card. We got the Queen of Spades. Second from the bottom. Spades. Second from the bottom is this one. Animal on the cover. I wish I had saved... I just finished T. Kingfisher's House with Good Bones, and that has a vulture on the cover, and I wish I had saved it because that was such a good book. But Animal on cover. Alright. Let's see what I can find. I'll be right back. Alright, so, as far as Animal on the cover, I am choosing to read Island Affair by Priscilla Olivers. She's another author from a Polycon last year, so I have this book is also signed. This is the first book, and I believe it's a duology. I'm not sure, but it's the Keys to Love. So it says first in a series, so there must be more than that. There are 2 out as of right now. I picked this one up kind of on a whim from her. I walked past her table and was intrigued, and she was really sweet to talk to. I really enjoyed talking to her. But this is a romance. Actually, the main reason that I picked up this book is that the main character has my name and it's spelled correctly, and that never happens in books. Like, seriously, never happens. They never spell Sarah without an H. Like, it's always with an H. So I was intrigued, I was excited. So it basically follows a social media influencer who is supposed to be going on a family vacation with her boyfriend, and then her boyfriend no-shows. And so she hires this firefighter paramedic to play her boyfriend, and it just... Firefighter, paramedic, and dive captain. I'm sorry, but that just sounds so cute. It's one of those like forced proximity kinds of things. But so the whole thing about it is that she's actually going to where he lives. He lives on this island, and then she has to leave, and they have basically fallen in love. And I'm very intrigued by this. I think this sounds adorable. It sounds like a very happy romance, which I need. As I'm in all black right now, but I need a happy romance once in a while. So, and there's birds on the cover. These are animals. See, look, I know things. I'm so but there you go. So, that is the 6th book on my TBR. So, these are the books on my April TBR. This is a large book. This is another large book. And these are all short books, so it shouldn't be too bad. Hopefully I'll at least read some of these. It is a busy month, especially with the Polycon at the end of the month. We will be doing some Polycon related videos later on. because we will be packing, we'll be getting everything all ready for the three of us to head up there. I'm still in school though, so I'm just stressed out. Hopefully we'll be good and everything will work out just fine. But yes, so that's what I got for you guys for now. I'm excited actually, there's 3 Polycon authors on this list, so I'm finally, very belatedly, like a year belatedly, getting to reading some of these books. I have a problem. I have many problems. I have problems. But I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any other recommendations for what to read, let me know down in the comments below, please. I always take recommendations. And also if you have any ideas for how I should reorganize my books next time, because I will be taking on the bookshelves in like a month and a half, and I'm gonna have to reorganize. So if you guys have any suggestions on how, let me know. I'm really curious. And that's what I got for you guys today. So enjoy, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and we'll see you next time. Bye!